Hello everyone, my name is Nimit. I'm a second year medical student and we're starting off the day in the gym. I woke up Rushal so he could film this right now. Today I'm just going to do a full body workout, shoulders, biceps, triceps, chest, everything. Rushal just finished his shoulder press, so we'll get to it.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing pussy slides in both kids. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight.
So Rushal just gave me a wonderful idea. He told me to put in the David Goggins clip right after this. So here you go.
Get it 19, get it 20. They don't know you, son.
They don't know me, son.
Get it 18.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. They don't know you, son. Come on. One more. Who's gonna carry the logs?
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
Hey guys, we're out and about. It's raining pretty hard today. So I'm just trying to get to school fast. The test is at 8, but I'm just getting there early around 7:15. So we're finally inside. That rain was a little crazy, but we made it here and on time. So while I have some time here, let me explain what the tests are. So here at U of T, we don't have final exams or midterms. We have weekly or bi-weekly tests that test our knowledge on the topics we're learning for that week. So this week we're learning obstetrics, so the test is on 2 weeks of obstetrics. We don't necessarily have to do well on these tests, but we do have to achieve the passing mark, which is about 75. In terms of how much you have to study, I was at the library for probably 3 hours every single day this week. People ask me all the time, it's medical school, the exams must be really hard. And that's true. These tests aren't like undergrad where even if you don't study, you can still pass with like a 50 or a 60. Here, if you don't study, you're getting a 20% and you cannot have that. You get an email from the faculty right away if you're under the pass mark. So I generally don't study before tests. I feel like it just clouds your mind. But since I'm here at 7:30, half an hour before the test, I'm just gonna review a few things really quickly, get that short-term memory working for me. Here, I'm going over my Notion notes. I keep them very succinct. Wish me luck, guys. Our lectures are 3 hours long, and it's specialists that come and give us these lectures. Here's a clip of me and Ronesh displaying great focus in class. Guys, how's the exam?
Huh?
How's the exam?
Great. Easy. Great. Too easy.
I can look fine.
And this is really what happens after our exams and lectures. After expending so much energy writing the test and going to lecture, we're now going to lunch at this place called Aviva. It has a bunch of great options. I definitely recommend it, and I definitely had some great company. Okay, so I'm stopped at some random park because I haven't gotten any time to debrief about the test. I feel like it was harder than I expected because there were questions that people just didn't know. But overall, I feel like I studied enough and it should be fine. I finally found a spot where I can just sit and talk to the camera. There are a lot of people around, so I'm still trying to be quiet. Today in lecture, we were talking about neonatology, which involves newborns, the problems they have, things you want to look for that are abnormal. It was really interesting because yesterday I was at Michael Garron Hospital and we were actually examining a newborn who was just 1 day old. And it was just so cool to see all the different reflexes that the baby has. One of the coolest things I saw yesterday was the baby was crying, and the pediatrician showed us a trick where he took a glove, put it on, and then he put his pinky near the infant's mouth, and then the baby just automatically started sucking the pinky and was calm once again. So that's a really good trick for people who are just becoming parents, or if you ever come across a crying child for whatever reason. This is also a great time to talk about CBL. So this week I'm responsible for sending over the group document to our doctor. So I'm just going over the questions and reviewing if everything is there and if the questions are right. So I'll give you an example of a question we were doing recently. So one of the ones I picked up was, this newborn appears to be dehydrated. What features on history and physical exam support this? So they give you a full history of the infant. I'll attach a clip for that. And then you could also see what the physical exam is. And then based on that, you want to answer these questions. In my case, there were probably many reasons why dehydration was considered. One of them being the skin and mucous membranes being dry. Also, the anterior fontanelle was sunken in, which kind of indicates towards dehydration, and many signs on history as well. I need to finish up pretty fast because I want to practice some suturing this evening, and then I have a party to get to right after that, which will also be fun. CBL is finished and I'm tired of sitting down, so I wanted to go on a walk and show you guys around at U of T. This is Knox College and it's so similar to Hogwarts, I feel like I'm in Harry Potter. This is University College, one of the oldest buildings. I wish the medical building was in University College just because of how great the architecture is, but I can't complain, I am at U of T's medical school. Whenever I get the chance, I try to take a walk around the campus and see the buildings I don't go to often. The best part is when you walk out of University College, you open the door to see all of U of T and the CN Tower right in the middle, so I'll stop talking and I'm going to let you guys experience that. Okay guys, so I'm back home now and I wanted to practice some suturing today on this trusty pad, and I thought it'd be fun to bring Rushal into the video here. So he's just gonna ask some questions while we're suturing, just so you guys don't get too bored.
By the way, like, what's the technique you're using to suture?
This is just like the most basic type of suture. I'm not that good at suturing yet, but I want to get better at surgery techniques, especially with clerkship coming up.
As a third year, will you get a chance to suture often?
I think so. I was shadowing once and they let a clerk put it back up, but for the most part, all they're doing is just holding the wound open. It's not much.
That's crazy. I mean, speaking of clerkship, have you sort of decided on like what rotations you're going to do and sort of like what interests you have in terms of your specialty?
Well, I'm thinking mostly in internal medicine, but I think I would just want to keep my options open, just so I'm not like closing things off so early.
What are your plans for the weekend, by the way?
Finally just chill. There's like a lot of work that happened this week. Next week is pretty light. Do you have anything planned?
I already told you, man, I'm going to study. Hopefully we'll get a chance to hang out over the weekend though.
Yeah. Oh, now who's laughing? Now who has to study?
Yeah. As if we don't hang out every single day. We gotta hang out over the weekend too.
We need to bring Nimit in here.
I know.
He's never here. He just a like news report, guys. Nimit doesn't like hanging out with us. That's why he's never here. Okay, so look who we ran into. He's finally here. I know I said earlier in the video he never wants to see us or our viewers. How's it going?
It's okay. I'm sure you feel better that I'm here.
Oh really? I really don't. What do you think?
Nah.
I know you feel good.
Bro,
It's
you
okay.
barely even see us, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can't even be in the same video together sometimes.
What are we doing now? What are we doing now?
We're at a friend's birthday party. We're gonna have some fun. He's definitely gonna dance.
Nah. Not a good dancer.
Wait,
This guy's Michael Jackson over there.
Hey guys, it's been quite some time since the party ended. I'm now back at home here in Scarborough, and I'm just going to end the night here. I'm going to read this book, The Codebreaker, just to learn a little bit more about what really goes into research, and then just go to sleep because it's been a long day. Signing off now.